And hi, Kristin.
Hi.
I'm Eyal from FM2 Radio from Chile, mainly
Okay.
women listeners. So,
Excellent.
yeah, so look, with all your experience and stories throughout all these years, right? Stories of your characters, I imagine you have all like reflected and learned a lot about yourselves, life, and relationships. You yourself have been also a great advisor to Carrie. So the question is, what would be your best piece of advice you could give to our listeners, like women listeners, that feel sometimes confused, lost, or need that advice for their everyday life, maybe in relationships or like going ahead?
I think that I would say the best advice is the kind of advice that I say to myself, which is, you're doing great, just keep going. I feel like life is hard, and there's so many choices we have to make, and you're trying to weigh in what everyone else wants, I think, a lot of the time. And I think it's important to just center yourself in yourself and think about what is good for me. What can I give? I think Charlotte struggles with this also, just trying
Yeah,
to do a lot, And the second half of the season, she kind of hits a bit of a wall in terms of trying to take care of everyone else and not really taking care of herself. And I think that is a big issue because as women, we are, kind of trained to take care of everybody. And I think
like
that's really
serving or
important.
yeah,
Sure. Like
in a
just
way.
being the caretaker of the family or your friends or, different people. And it's important to remember that you're only going to be able to do that if you take care of yourself. And Charlotte definitely struggles with that this season. And, I struggle with that as well when we're working. My kids are back in LA. I have to, juggle a lot. And you have to realize like, oh, I have got to take care of myself or I'm not going to even be able to do it, But I think it's, again, just saying to everybody, know that you're doing your best. Give yourself some grace. And don't be so hard on yourself. Just keep going. You're doing it. You're doing it great. That's what I tell myself.